Run that video like a track. Give me the pack and I might pack that. She got a fatty, I might pack that. Give me your addy, we pulling it to your bed and then we gon' put it around with your click clap.
Hey guys, so I'm currently editing and I don't know what happened to my camera's microphone, but for some reason my voice sounds very low pitched. And also, here's a video I'm gonna post later, which is a time lapse of me editing. You can see my tripod back there. That phone is recording a time lapse. So I'll post it to YouTube later. Alright, sorry about I sound like this. At least you're not gonna hear me go like
this the whole time.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Happy New Year. So, today I'll be doing kind of the videos Player124 makes on his blog channel, Vintage Max, but I'll be doing vintage camera collection. So yeah. So first up will be the Fujifilm FinePix 3800. With this little thing is kind of falling off, you can just unscrew that and it will look fine besides the little ring. This thing I got at Savers for like $5.99 and sadly it doesn't work. I think it has something to do with the batteries or something because they were so acidy and stuff, but we'll never really know. The next one is a camera I actually still kinda use sometimes. It's the Canon PowerShot A590IS. This thing works flawlessly when you can get it on because the lens is screwed up, and look, even though the camera is off, I don't even know if it has battery. Yeah, so that's how you have to turn it on, but when it's on, it works completely fine with no issues. I'll also be showing off my phone collection. So this will be kind of a long video to make, but whatever, anything for the fans. This one is my HP PhotoSmart 935, and it kind of works, like it turns on fine, but the lens has some problem that it just won't focus. Like the image is blurry the whole day. I can't get the next one out. Next one is the Bentley BX 720. This thing works flawlessly. Look, I turn it on. Yeah, this camera I got a Goodwill for $5 or $6.99, I don't remember. But since it's so tall, it's very hard to get it back in the right way. Probably cut this part off, so whatever. The flash wasn't included, but I don't feel like taking it off. It's a Sony DCR TRV-240, which I got at a tax sale for $3.99. I was about to say $149, but that's another camera. And this thing works flawlessly. The battery's dead though. And on top of it is this flash I got at Goodwill for $1.99. I'm making a huge mess right here, but anything for the fans, if I have any. Next up is one of my worst cameras. A Nippon 35mm focus free. This thing works absolutely fine. But the flash that came with it, one time I was moving this shelf because I needed to plug in my LEDs. And this camera fell on top of the flash, and the flash completely fell apart. I still find pieces around, like it looked like I had taken a hammer to it. But the camera itself was pretty decent. I actually made a video showing it off, but it's super light. So not the greatest. But something that is really heavy is this guy. This is the Sayers 8mm reflex zoom with its gun-looking shooting thingy. If you remember, the Smashing Time Kodak camera had the same gun style thing, same as the Bentley, whatever. This thing works absolutely fine. Let me just rewind the tape a little bit. And it also came with its original film or tape or whatever you call it. So this camera has hardly ever been used because it had a tiny bit of movie still on it, but it was nothing. It was just like a football game or something. Mario, don't drop what's left of a timer. Next up is the Canon Snappy EZ. This camera is one of my best cameras. Not like working wise, because who hasn't seen a film camera work before? But this camera has been through 3 houses with me, and also, oh wait, 2 houses only. But this camera has been there since the beginning. I've had this camera, first my collection was really big, then I'm an idiot, I smashed them all. And I didn't even record a video, I just smashed them for fun. What was wrong with me? And this one and another camera I have back there were the only ones that were safe from that tragedy. But this one is the best out of the 2. Because this one's digital. Also, the flash on this one works. You don't have to do the scrolly thing, and the whole front doesn't come off. And here's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's pretty normal. The flash doesn't work, and I don't want to drop the... Yeah. So, out of the 2, you can clearly tell which one's my favorite. Just look at that capacitor. So yeah, this camera is not my favorite out of the 2 at all. So if I had to choose between one of these, I would definitely stick with the Canon. Ooh, now we're on to my favorite camera. Yes. But I'll put it on it. Oh, damn it. When I show this, all of you collectors will get wet. I'm sure, this is one of the best, this is one of the only cameras, like this model of cameras that are in this condition. This is the Kodak Pocket Instamatic 20. In mint condition with all of its accessories and the original film. This camera is immaculate. It doesn't even have a scuff. And I checked, and this camera has never been actually used. It hasn't had film inside of it and stuff. So that camera was a huge score for the low price of $2.99. Oh my god, collectors are gonna want to kill me now. Just so all you collectors keep crying, another Kodak Pocket Instamatic 20. This only one of the LEDs is working, the rest are broken. This thing is not in such immaculate condition. It has a lot of dents. It's kind of scratched up, and this rubber up here is wearing down. But this camera also works with no issues, no film inside. But yeah, I have two Kodak Pocket Instamatic 20s. I don't know why, but I do. Next up is my Hokey Kodak Pocket Instamatic 20. Yeah. This one, not my favorite out of the three. My favorite is definitely, I also have the box for this one, but I don't know where. Oh, we're back to one of my favorite, but this one has been used, but I have the box and all the accessories. This is the Kodak Instamatic X15F. I also have a box for it, but this one has definitely been used already because it had some like sticker thingy on it, and look at how poor condition the flash is in. So this thing has definitely been used, but it's still a score for the low price of 50 cents to have it with its original box and stuff. Next one is one that looks exactly the same as that one but feels better quality. The Minolta AutoPack 600X. This one works absolutely fine besides this sticky button. Yeah, it takes like 5 or 6 seconds for it to go up all the way. This one's also in mint condition. Yeah. Also, the scrolling wheel works fine and stuff. Alright, now, this is one of the last ones. My Canon EOS Elan. This thing is a beast for the price of $1.49. The only cosmetical damage it has is a little scuffs right there. But this camera doesn't have the problem of the wheel without pressing the button. Look. Yeah, if we press the button. Yeah, really good camera. It's also in pretty good condition inside. The lens and everything in there, yeah. If I could marry this thing, I would have done that already. Okay, this camera is gonna be kind of hard to take out because it's huge. This is the Panasonic PVL 606, a huge beast. This thing works with no problems at all, but the batteries broke. Well, I have two batteries. One holds like 3-minute charge, and the other one doesn't hold the charge at all. Alright, so we're done with the cameras, but I still have a couple phones I want to show off. So we'll start from oldest to newest. Oh wait, no, that's a new one. It's because I have them sorted by size and not type of phone. First one is my AT&T 3610. I have everything for this phone, including a case. But I don't put the case on because I think it's an ugly case, and with time it kind of gets sticky. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that case. This phone looks like it has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, but it has a 700. How in the world does this thing hold a charge for like a month? How? Next up on my phone extravaganza, I don't remember the name of this one, so I'll have to read it off the back. This is the Samsung SGH-T1055G TF. This was one of the most budget phones at the time, and I got it at Goodwill for like $2.99. At the time, this little thingy was $20. Not good, not bad, but now you can easily sell it for up to $40. Next up is my LG doesn't say the model, and I'm not telling you my IMEI. This LG flip phone. This thing as well works with no issues. It's on T-Mobile's network though. Come on. Alright, yeah. Who cares? I just keep all of them off because Next up is my Motorola Droid X, which is actually my sister's, but she doesn't really care about it. This thing again works with no issues, and I've actually recorded a couple videos with this thing, like the Smashing Time Bop It, some parts of Smashing Time microphone, and that would be it. And I started recording 50 ways to break a phone, but then I lost the phone that I was smashing. Next up is my really good condition iPhone 4S. This thing works again flawlessly, besides one little problem. So I was able to bypass it, but it still has someone's Apple ID in there, but I was able to sign into my Apple ID. Then I plugged it into iTunes, and it said activation lock, but when I turned it on and off a couple times, since it already had my account on it, it asked for my account, put my password in, and it deleted everything from the previous owner. Call me a hacker if you want. And if you see someone doing that, I'll put copyright on them because that was my original idea. Next up is this Sony Xperia phone. I don't really know the model, but I really like it because it's glossy on both sides, even though it's only glass on the front. Next up, this is kind of a sad one. My LG K20 Plus, which was a failed attempt at fixing it. So basically, it had a cracked screen. I buy the screen, but I destroy it in the process of removing it. But then I realized that I ordered the wrong screen, and actually that's not my newest phone. Well, this is my newest phone, but I still have one left. The ZTE Z Max Pro. And if you can see the reflection, the TCLA1. So as you guys can see, I don't have a huge collection, but it's competent enough. But I'll since I'm of good humor, I'll just show you some of the best Goodwill deals I've ever had. Well, this thing is a chunky, is a very chunky DVD player. And it was $3.99 at Goodwill. This thing works flawlessly, but the battery's dead and I don't have the charger. I got it when it was charged. This Sony PlayStation 2 was $10. The controller was $4 though. And that would basically be it. Yeah, because I don't want to show some of the broken things I got. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want me to make a room/setup tour, yeah, my room. But this is mostly my setup. I only have a bed right there and that's all I do on it. I just sleep on it and most of the time it's folded. So this is basically my setup, guys. So if you want me to do a room/setup tour 2020, oh my god, I keep on confusing them. 2020, please like this video and comment it down below. And also subscribe and activate the little bell. And so with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.